guys, welcome to another beautiful episode of the Real Gem Show, proudly sponsored by Cargonaija. You already know that at Cargonaija, we are not just your regular cargo company. We don't just help you ship, we'll put you on the latest and the most informative gist out there. That is why the Real Gem Show is out here to educate young entrepreneurs on the things and how to go by their entrepreneurship journey. You know, no one is an island of knowledge, and that is why we deem it fit to teach ourselves every day. On today's show, I'm back again with another amazing guest to tell us about his life journey in the business world, how he came about business and how it has been, the ups and downs, the things he has seen, the do's and don'ts. You already know that when Mama Sita comes to the table, she brings you top-notch information. So sit back. After the break, my amazing guest will be with me.
Cargonaija.com for you every day.
So I'm back with my amazing guest. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Amuda Afeez, the CEO of Kingsway Pharmacy and Supermarket.
Wow. Mr. Amuda Afeez.
Engineer
Hey, that's what I'm looking for. Engineer, because this cap safe is not something for a normal Mr. Engineer Amuda Afeez. The CEO of
Kingsway Pharmacy and Supermarket.
Kingsway Pharmacy. I was very little when I heard that name, Kingsway. My mommy used to abuse me with it. But she won't be baby Kingsway.
Exactly.
You must be a very big man. You are even a very big man. Please, can you tell us how you came about Kingsway Pharmacy and Stores?
Yeah, actually, from what you just said,
okay,
we generally know that when we are growing up, when they say, Baby Kingsway, Baby Kingsway. And as we grow up, I think it fits off. Do you understand? So we are trying to rejuvenate and bring back that glory. So that's where I pick up the concept of the name Kingsway. Yeah.
Should I used to tell you people that when Mama Sita brings anything to this table, it's the ultimate that she brings. Just listen to that. From the fact that we've known this thing for decades, Kingsway has been in existence for decades. I tell you, when I was young, that is what my mom used as stay in one place. You this girl, why are you looking like baby Kingsway? And look at how he said to actually keep that value, to keep that name, was what actually brought up the innovation of Kingsway Pharmacy. So what do we do? What do you do at Kingsway Pharmacy?
As the name implies, it's a pharmacy. Okay. We have a pharmacy store, a veterinary store. Then we have a supermarket. Okay. In addition, we run a bakery too.
Wow. Yeah. So is it like a complex? Did you build everything? Is it like a mall or a complex, or just tell us about it?
It's one-stop shop. It's like a store.
So when I go there, I see everything I need.
Yes.
That is beautiful. Yeah. Like, how many years have you been in business, sir?
It's more than 4 years.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So during the introduction, sir, you said your name is Engineer.
Yeah.
And to my own little knowledge, engineers are those people that carries helmets, go to the sites and build houses. So how did being an engineer metamorphose into being a pharmacist? Did you study medicine? How did you come up with Kingsway Pharmacy and Store?
Yeah, actually, I'm an IT engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, software developer, so to say.
Wow.
But my wife.
Okay, that's where the engineer came in. Okay.
Yeah. Clearly, I studied engineering in Obafemi Awolowo University.
Obawa University.
Yeah, Obawa University. You get it. So before I traveled.
Okay.
So while I was away, I was able to work in a company, Masafi. Okay. Masafi Waters. Okay. It's a production company, so to say. So when I started there, I was in the IT department. Okay. But along the line, I fell in love into the sales section. So I was clearly into sales. I moved into sales. Okay. So the sales has a lot of branches. Okay, sir. So but I was able to manage the whole sales sections while I was in Masafi. Okay. From the merchandise, from purchasing to merchandising to sales and all those sections. So from there I picked up the ideas, the interest and all. And clearly my wife studied pharmacy in the same way you. So So we
marry your type.
Yeah.
Please.
So she's a pharmacist, I'm an engineer. So we sat together to bring the company. To bring up the structure of Kingsway.
And there's where the concept
originated. So the pharmacy premise is registered with our own license.
Wow.
So that's how I'm able to run a pharmacy and a supermarket with my
ideas, experiences.
So I'm just the chairman. She managed the business.
CEO, the Odogu. Well, Madam is the brain behind everything.
She's the brain behind, and I'm the brain behind too.
That's a very beautiful one. Super impressive. So combining your wife's idea with yours and bringing it to life to bring up Kingsway Pharmacy and Stores, has there been any time you felt, is this thing going to work? Let's close up.
Well, that's brilliant. Well, as I said, the company was in existence before I came to Nigeria.
Okay, sir. So, she has started it even before you came.
Yeah, we started.
Okay.
Like I came back probably like 6 months after we started the business.
Wow.
So when I came back, there was a lot of challenges on ground, a lot of mismanagement from the so-called managers and whatever we had on ground then. So when I came around, I was supposed to be in Nigeria for just 40 days, but eventually ended up staying like 8 months that time before I...
Wow, just to put things in place.
Yeah, just to make sure things are balanced and all.
Wow.
So of course there are challenges, management, to staffing, to expiry, a lot of challenges. Wow. We're able to, with God and all, we're able to scale through.
I'm happy to hear that, because life itself is full of ups and downs. If we see a person that tells us, oh, it has always been a bed of roses, I think the person is lying to us. But sir, how have you been able to combine you being abroad and the business being here? She is your wife.
Yeah.
You have children. How has it been? I mean, the mathematics of going around that circle. Has there been any time you felt overburdened as the man of the home?
Well, not really.
Okay.
You understand? Because as I told you earlier, I'm an IT expert.
Okay.
So the whole store is monitored and managed IT-wise. Yeah, from the purchasing to
sales
to overall
distribution.
Everything is managed IT-wise.
Wow.
So I can manage it. So
without even being there. Okay, so I think from here, I think the point you're trying to bring to us is sometimes it's very good to go IT-wise than being physically active.
Both are very important.
They go intertwined.
Yeah, they go intertwined. Okay. You have to be on ground too, aside the IT-wise, because now let's come to cameras. Not all activity camera we capture. Do you understand?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
You know, you have styles that will say, oh, camera is not here, camera is not here, and so we have some hidden cameras too, where you won't even know that there is camera there, not the surface ones you see around. So we have some that just picks your voices and all. Do you get? So at times you have to be on ground. That's why most time I fly in, be around, couple things together, make sure things are before I move around. Back.
So sir, Kingsway Pharmacy and Supermarkets, is it registered? Is it a registered company?
Before you can name your store a pharmacy, Kingsway Pharmacy, that should be PTN registered.
I just want you to mention it, because I wouldn't want us to give ideas to people and be like, oh, since this man can do it and I have the money, let me double it to the business as well.
You can double in if you have the ideas, the scopes, the exposure and all. If you have a premise, according to the PCN standard, you have to register that premise. It has a steps, it has some
things you have to the protocols you have to go
follow,
through. That is what I'm trying to hammer, because I wouldn't want to give our viewers ideas of when you have money everything is settled. There are some protocols you have to go through. And registration is one of them.
Registration is
so you can be legit.
Yes, sure.
Because I learned something a while ago that if you have a business name and you don't register it, anybody can come up and take it.
Definitely.
And you don't have any document to back it up. But once it is registered, then everything is settled.
Once it's registered, you are safe, you are okay to practice. But mind you, you keep renewing the registration. Do you get it?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
That's a very brilliant one. I think my viewers can listen to that. You don't just say, okay, I've registered this year, then I go to sleep. No. It's up to you to now update your registration. And I have a very sensitive question to ask you.
Okay.
This is Nigeria. Not only Nigeria, everywhere around the world, we hear about fake drugs, fake things, bringing in counterfeit materials, products, selling it at cheaper rate because you bought it at cheaper rate and you want it to just go.
Okay.
Have you ever been in that circle of being caught selling counterfeit drugs?
No, not at all. Because you have to be very careful of how you restock. It's very. I had something happen lately in Ibadan. The store was shut down.
Okay.
I want to mention the name of the
You
store.
don't have to.
Yeah, because they learned or they discovered that they are selling fake products. So it was reported and it was shut down. So definitely there is a body that moves around. You might not know them. They will come in to spy and see what you sell. Okay. So aside that, in the drug section, we have people who come to inspect your premise to check the renewal, if you are up to date, if you are following the protocols and all. Do you understand? There are some things that let me go to that. So you should not sell fake products, and we don't do that. So you must be very sensitive of where you make your restocking. Yeah. Do you understand?
That is the point that I'm trying to bring out to my viewers out there, that it is not about you making gains. It's about the standard you put out there.
Exactly.
If you sell at if you buy at a cheaper price and sell at an expensive price because of your gain, what if one day you don't even know these bodies he mentioned just walk into your store, then you start spending unnecessarily. They might even shut you down, just like the example is set for us here now. How about if they shut you down, you're not able to rise again? But for 4 years, you've been consistently in business.
Yes, by the grace of God. Wow. We have been in business. And so to say, to add up to what you just said,
yes, sir.
We have a bakery too.
Wow.
So the bakery section for that, for viewers who are interested in going to that part of business too, is very good, very lucrative, and very easy to start if you have a good mentor. You have a good part, someone to put you in line of what to do. Do you understand? Mind you, in that too, NAFDAC registration is very important.
So, talking about being NAFDAC registered and all, you said you deal in bakery as well.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has their own brand. Cargonaija is a brand. The Real Gem Show is a brand. Kingsway is a brand. Does Kingsway have other things they produce that is Kingsway branded aside bread?
Well, we can have.
Okay.
Because as you see just now, a lot of people make chin put in the jar, cork it, and it's very easy now.
Yes, sir.
To get those corks and everything, just blah blah blah, and they push it on there. No, we don't do that.
Oh.
Because if you want to maintain the standard of your brand, all those things has to be NAFDAC registered.
Wow.
Do you understand? So I can't just. It is easy for us to do. We have the name. Once they say, okay, Kingsway made this, okay, we can buy it. No, we can do that, but we are not doing that.
Okay.
Whatever we want to do has to go through NAFDAC registration. So we have 2 products right now as we speak that is under the registration process. Once it's completed, we launch it out.
That is just intelligent. You know, it's a thing to say I have an idea of a business, and it's a thing to make a standard for yourself. Kingsway is making a standard for themselves because they don't just want to put products out there. They want it to be certified by all the rightful authorities, and that's why he just told us that there are even 2 products
SKUs
that are still under standard investigations, reviews that will still come out, but for now, let's wait and chill. You mentioned something that caught my attention the other time. You said mentor.
Okay.
Mentorship. You said, well, if I have an idea of a business in my head, I should go through the guidance of a mentor.
Yeah.
Do you take students? Do you teach? Do you admit people to come and learn pharmacy? Learn about drugs even without being certified? Do you do that?
That's I love that question.
Okay, thank you, sir.
According to the standard of PCI, the body that gave us a license to operate as a pharmacist. It gains that body for you to take students to come and learn. Is wrong. You have to go through the process of schooling. Go to pharmacy school, you graduate, you do all the necessary things before you are employed as a pharmacist. So we don't train people. These are quacked way of making products.
That is what I actually set him up for, this drug, and I'm very, very satisfied that he didn't fall into the trap. Because some people, you have a name now. I can walk in and be like, okay, I'm a mass communication graduate, I have my master's. I can come in and be like, oh, Mr. Ziz, I want to learn under you, I want to mentor under you, and you be like, no problem, now you're outspoken, go to the pharmacy. I don't have an idea of pharmacy, anything. I don't even have an idea of what they call PCM at all. But because you work on standard, I like the keyword. I think the keyword for this episode will be standard. You see, Mr. Ziz has been maintaining the fact that standard matters a lot in everything. They don't take students, they don't just train quacks. You heard him say that his wife is a certified pharmacist. He is an IT engineer, certified.
As I am.
Yes, sir.
I don't stay in the pharmacy section too because I'm not a pharmacist.
Because he doesn't have the idea.
I just handle the back end. Stocking payments and some other things, but the main pharmacy, dispensing and attending to patients,
his mama.
It's
You see, that's just it. That's just what I want young entrepreneurs out there to have up there. That it is not about the fact that I have a business idea and I want to just go into it. You don't just dabble into business. Standard matters a lot. And even as you've mentioned to us, what if now as an IT student, is it IT student? Yeah.
Internship.
Yes, that is where I'm going. Like, can a student come to?
That's allowed.
Okay.
Is an official. You are coming from school.
Yes.
So you're having a letter to pack. That's all. Yeah, sure, definitely.
So your store is open for that.
Yes.
Engineer Afeez, before we move on, before I round off this conversation with you, because I can be here with you till tomorrow because I'm learning a lot. I really appreciate you for that. But before I go, I want you to tell us one thing. How do you juggle being an IT engineer, you overseeing a company that has an eatery, has a pharmacy, has a bakery, and you being an IT engineer? I know you engineers, you don't waste time. You don't even have the time. Time is money. You don't have the time to just sit and be like, oh, I want to party today, I want to. How do you manage your time? What's your time management schedule? And how do you fit into all these? How do you tick all these boxes without having to fall short of either of any of it?
Well, I was exposed to multitasking when I'm not in Nigeria.
Wow.
So because I have to manage a lot of nationalities. I'm the first black to work in my company.
Oh, can you hear? Please say it again, sir. I'm sorry. I want to listen again.
I said I'm the first black to work in my company.
Can you hear that?
So, and I work with a lot of nationality: Pakistans, Egyptians, Nepals, Indians.
Wow.
So I was able to manage the whole of
a diverse of people culture,
different different.
Wow, you are loaded.
So now, managing my time here. Most of my IT jobs are done at night.
Okay, sir.
So I rarely sleep at night.
Wow.
I have a lot of things to clear and all. Do you understand? And
it's not easy.
I have another assignment I do outside Nigeria.
Wow.
Do you understand? So all those jobs I gather in to work at night. So during the day I fix on the normal
schedule for Kingsway.
And right now as I speak, I have some competent staffs where I can assign jobs to.
Those you can trust.
Yeah, I can. Well, I wouldn't say
at least to an extent.
To an extent, and I can tell them to go and do this.
You delegate responsibilities to them.
And when I follow up, I see things are done where I want it. So at least now I have a lighter time to do some other things.
To reschedule yourself.
Yeah, and we are working on expansion. We setting up a new store very soon.
At a new location again. A big man, you want to be like you when I grow up. Thank you so much, sir. So if I want to get things at Kingsway, if I want to contact you online, because basically you are an IT person and social media nowadays is even about IT. Everyone wants to sell online, everyone wants to order and get their orders. How do we come in contact with you, sir?
Yeah, we have a mobile number, a number style number.
Okay.
Yeah, 091.
Okay.
381.
Okay.
66331.
Okay, sir. Is that on WhatsApp?
It's on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's on the Google My Business, everything. Wow. So once you check online, you want to go to Kingsway, just push it on Google, it will lead you there.
To give us the location.
Push you to the location directly.
I've learned a lot of things from you today. It's very educating to sit with elites like you and listen to them, because I won't lie to you, I've picked a lot of things. Talking about having your own standard, talking about making sure that you are registered, not just dabbling into business, talking about having ideas and exposure, because I think one of the things that actually helped you is exposure. The fact that you've related with so many people of different culture, diverse language, it's impressive. Like me, like this, I will dump my hustle, I will just jackpot. So when I come back and you see me like this, me too, I'll be able to speak all those languages and relate with people. Thank you so much. So for coming on our show and for honoring our invite, Cargonaija just has this little package for you to say thank you for coming on our show.
So I say big thank you to Cargonaija. I look up to more business together.
Thank you,
as it is, I have a lot of friends that abroad.
You said you're an abroad man.
So definitely we need to cargo stuff like that. So I will push it out to them.
Thank you so much.
We'll see a big turn from us.
Thank you so much. But before you go, can you just give us a little piece of advice for youths out there who are thinking of dabbling into entrepreneurship?
Yeah, you said it all. You have to just start. Don't sit. Just keep starting. Keep pushing and you'll get there. But once no matter how you start, have a standard. Don't just say, okay, I want to make money, and you start in a very stupid way. You understand?
Standard is very, very important. Till I come in contact with you again, you see me at Kingsway door tomorrow morning. I promise you, because I'm coming to scatter Kingsway. Everything in that supermarket, I must taste one by one, especially the bread. Thank you so much, sir. May the Lord honor you. And for the expansion, the Lord will take you beyond human comprehension. I really appreciate your coming. Thank you for honoring us. We look forward to see you again. Have a great day, sir. Thank you. You know, I always tell you that when Mama Sita brings anything to the table, it's always top notch. Just look at everything you've had from our guests today. Didn't you learn? Oh, yeah, like to me that you didn't learn. We all learned, and I've actually learned a lot of things, because as I am like this, I'm not going to just sit here. I'm going to further my experience, my education in every way. You know, education is not just about limiting it to the four corners of class. You can actually work in an environment that exposes you to more things about bettering your life. You see, ENGNR Amuda has actually told us a lot about going into entrepreneurship. Don't just have the idea, have a mentor. Aside having a mentor, have a standard, a golden standard that will lead you through the years. Even if things are falling short, you always pick yourself up because you have a standard to maintain. So you already know that Cargonaija is your trusted cargo company. We help you ship your products, your materials, your goods to anywhere across the globe. Name it, the UK, the US, Ghana, South Africa, anywhere at all, at a very friendly rate and with swift delivery. You can walk into any of our stores in Nigeria. You know, we have branches all around. We have in Abuja, we have in Lagos, we have in Ibadan, Enugu, we have in every state in Nigeria. So trust us that will always be at your service. And until I come your way again on the Real Gem Show, I remain your favorite Mama Sita of Cargonaija. But don't forget to click the subscribe button, so when I bring another amazing guest to the show, you'll be the one to see it first. Bye.
Cargonaija.com for you every day.